Hello students, welcome to biology class. Today we are going to discuss about agents of pollination. Okay, the agents which helps in carrying out the process of pollination are known as agents of pollination. So in the previous video I have told you about the pollination, its type. In today's video, I am going to tell you about the agents which carry out the process of pollination, means which helps in carrying the pollen grain from one flower to the another flower. So, agents of pollination is our topic for today. So, beta, there are different agents which helps in carrying out pollination. So, the most common which we are going to talk is wind, water, and third is insects. Okay, other than these, animals, birds, okay, and human beings also, they are responsible for carrying out the process of pollination. So now the wind, what it does, it blow away the pollen grain from one flower and carry it to another flower. Same water, when the pollen grains they fall on the water bodies, they move from one place to another and they reaches to other flower. And insects, the most common agent is insect, butterflies, bees. What they do, they carry the pollen grains from anther. Okay, and the pollen grains they get stuck to their body or their feathers or their wings or their legs. Okay, and when they sit on another flower, the pollen grain it falls on the stigma of that female flower. Okay, and then the process of pollination is done. Yes, beta. Now see, the pollination done by wind, okay, is characterized by these following points. If a flower is pollinated by wind, that flower is having certain features, certain characteristics. Okay. Now first of all, the pollen grains in case of wind pollinated flowers, they are produced in huge quantity. Okay, because during the process of being carried away by the wind from one place to another place, many of them they will die in their way. They will be wasted. That's why. Okay, the huge amount of pollen grains are produced, and these pollen grains they are light in weight. Now, why they are light in weight? Light means halke hain wajan mein. Okay. Now why they are light in weight? So that the wind it can easily carry them away. Okay, and they are smooth. Now beta, see, the wind pollinated flowers need not to be. Okay, here you can see need not to be. Means it is not compulsion for the flower to be brightly colored, strong smelling or producing nectar. Okay, if the flower is not brightly colored, if the flower is not producing fragrance, if the flower is not producing nectar, then also, in that case also, the flower will be pollinated by the wind. That's why it is written here, the wind pollinated flowers need not to be brightly colored, strong smelling and producing nectar. If these qualities are not in the flower, even though the wind is going to pollinate it, okay, or the wind is going to carry the pollen grain. Yes, beta. Now you can see the second type, that is pollination by water. Now, by the name you can recognize in this category the pollen grains they are carried from anther to the stigma by the help of water currents. Means the water is flowing, and with the flow of the water, the pollen grains, okay, from the anther, that is male part, it reaches to the stigma, that is the female part. So water is playing an important role in carrying the pollen grains from male part to the female part. Okay. So you can see that I have written some examples: seagrass, Hydrilla and Vallisneria. Seagrass, Hydrilla and Vallisneria. These are some of the aquatic plants which are pollinated by the help of water. Okay, means their pollen grains, they are transferred from male part to the female part with the help of water. ठीक है, ऐसा pollination जो किसकी help से हो रहा है बेटा? पानी. Okay, then third one, pollination by insects. As I told you, this is the most common. Beta, you all know the flowers, they are of different color, they are brightly colored. Okay, so the insects, they easily get attracted to the brightly colored flowers. So in this case, the flower need to be brightly colored. Okay, it has to be strong smelling and it should produce nectar. Nectar, you know, the liquid, the sweet liquid which is present in the flower. Okay, and the insects like bee, okay, or butterfly, what they do, they come to suck the juice, they come to suck the nectar. And honey bee, you know beta, the honey bees, they are sucking that nectar and they are preparing that honey from that nectar only. Okay, so pollination by insects, you can see flowers are brightly colored, they produce nectar, they produce strong smell just to attract the insect for pollination. Okay, now what happens when the insects, they sit on the flower? Okay, the pollen grains, they stick to the legs or to the mouth or to the wings of the insect, and when this insect, it sit on another flower, what will happen beta? The pollen grains, they will get detached from the body of the insect and it will fall on the stigma of the female part, and then the process of pollination will be done. So I told you, water, wind and insects, these are the most common agent of pollination which helps in transferring pollen grains from the male part to the female part.